Okay, we're going to replace the chain. And remove our chain guard, chain cover. First thing we're going to do is take the master link out. If the master link's in it, if you broke a chain, you don't have to worry about that part. But if you're going to take the master link apart and put a new chain on, a pair of needle nose pliers is the best way to go here. You get a hold of your pin and the tip of that link and just push back. And see how it slid it back and unlocked it. Now there's your lock clip. Push your master link through the chain. Take the little side link off. And just hang on to it and pull the clip out. Now your chain comes up. Alright, so our new chain's here. We pop the master clip out of it. Take the master link out. Get it out at the bottom here. With the 750, it's a lot easier to lay the chain in place than it is to pull the motor because it's such a, the magnets in the motor are so stiff. So just set it up. You want your chain to be on your rear sprocket, just a tooth or two. And you pull on your bottom here. Put your chain up on there. Put your master link in from the inside out. Put your outer plate on. Push it all together. Now your little clip has an open end and a closed end. You want the open end to the back on the top of the chain. So just lay it up on there, slide it up like that. Now we're going to lock it. Take your needle nose and push your clip right up on it. Make sure it's on the ends and it's locked in place good. You don't want it popping off when you're riding. Find a loose spot. Right there. Now you got to adjust the chain. Okay, so we want to keep our adjusters equal. Lengthy adjusters are equal. So you only move them one flat at a time. One flat, one flat. And your chain adjustment, this is too tight. 750, you got to preload it a little bit, so you got to pull just a little bit on it to get a real feel of where you're at. And that's in the loose spot. And this is in the tight spot. So as you can see, this is the tight spot, and this is where we want to know where our play is. So we need like a 1/2 inch of free play in the tight spot. It's very tight there. You can see it's too tight. So we're going to loosen it up one flat. That's good. So that's our tightest spot. You got to preload the wheel on a 750 just a little bit because the magnets are so strong in the motor. It's keeping that chain, gives you a false impression. So it looks like it's really loose in most areas, but when you come around here to the tight spot, it's only got like a 1/2 inch. That's where we want it. So now we tighten it up the axle. Double check it. See it tightened up a little bit. Here in the loose spot, it's floppy loose. But here in the tight spot, it's tight. So we find our tight spot now, which is easy to tell because it's tight. So right there is tight. We want to loosen this up just a little bit. And if you hold pressure on the chain, then it'll give you that. And all you're doing is taking slack out of everything. And that's our tight spot right there. And if you load it just a little bit, you can see that's the play. So that chain's got the proper adjustment. Even though on the back side here on the loose spot, it's got that much play. When I come around to the tight spot, it's got the right amount. And that's where we want it. Now after this bike's been ridden for quite a while and stuff, the chain and the sprockets will wear in a little bit, and the loose and tight spot won't be so pronounced. But right now, this is the way it's. Now let's adjust our brake. Last but not least, tighten your brake mount. Now the chain adjustment is complete. Put our chain guard back on. There you go. Now let's adjust our brake.